How you doing there, my listeners? It is the one, the only, the most electrifying host on social media. That is right. It is Team Right. How you doing there, my listeners? On this Wednesday's edition, I'm doing quite well. Now it is time to do my introduction, and then we go from there. Okie dokie, my listeners. It is time to get this amazing podcast underway, and I'm going to discuss for you, my listeners, wrestling news, wrestling topics, and a lot of interesting topics to discuss for you, my listeners. So sit back, relax for this podcast with some great topics. So sit back, relax, put your feet up, grab whatever you want to eat, grab whatever you want to drink, because this will be a very interesting podcast with some awesome topics to discuss. Are you ready for this, my listeners? I think you are. Here goes nothing. Now, if you watched SmackDown Live last night, or you heard it on other social media accounts, that Daniel Bryan is done with the general manager role, or is he? We don't know for sure. That could be a huge curveball. Now, the reason I'm saying that he's done, because recently WWE finally cleared him to compete in the square circle. So he looks good 2 weeks ago when he beat the crap out of Sami Zayn and KO, but that's not really a match. That's just a beatdown. Now it is official. Daniel Bryan will team up with Shane O'Mac versus KO and Sami Zayn. I made a video about hold on, I'm thinking Shane O'Mac. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to think here. So he recently went to the hospital. I thought they gotta get another partner for Daniel Bryan. Thank God the original plan is gonna go in process. So the reason I want to mention about Daniel Bryan again, now there are rumors that, just rumors, that Hulk Hogan might come back to the company. Now I know you're gonna say, Hulk Hogan, why? He's an old dinosaur. He can't compete anymore. He has so many freaking surgeries. He passed his prime. I totally agree with you. But on the other hand, maybe he might be the new general manager of SmackDown Live. Didn't he do that kind of role on TNA? Let me know if he did a good job in the TNA as a general manager role. Maybe it was a different name. I'm not too sure. I think that'd be a perfect thing for him. That'd be awesome. It's only one day a week. Every Tuesday live on USA, and he could always do it for the pay-per-views coming up. So we'll see what happens. So this whole thing with I forgot why they got rid of him. I'm not gonna even go there. So I don't mind to see him back. Just stay, in my opinion, just stay backstage, and they have some great segments with the current superstar. Now, some people out there don't like Daniel Bryan with his current role. I mean, his old role as a general manager at SmackDown Live. I think he did a pretty decent job. At least he's on TV. I'm not complaining at all. Some people cannot stand his role as a general manager on SmackDown Live. That's okay. Now, I think that'd be a perfect fit to bring in Hulk Hogan. Now, there's another rumor that his good old friend, Jim, Hillbilly Jim, wants Hulk Hogan to induct him. So maybe WWE wants to bring in Hulk Hogan sooner than later, because it is WrestleMania coming up very, very soon. So it's not really official is if Hulk Hogan induct his good old friend Hillbilly Jim from back in the day. I don't mind if Hulk Hogan be the new GM for SmackDown. Now, Daniel Bryan can't do a double duty. It's gonna be one or the other: compete in the ring or be the general manager. He took off that whatever he's wearing, a jacket like Mr. Rogers kind of thing. He took that thing off left it on the freaking ramp, and he was promoting his new shirt. So there you go. It's an awesome shirt. Glad it's a different color, not black. So that is awesome. So he did a good job. That segment is awesome. I thought it'd be a different partner instead of Shane O'Mac. But let's see if this match could deliver. It might be a good match, or it might be a total fail. I'm gonna give this thing some time and see how this thing delivers. This is the first time that Daniel Bryan is gonna compete at WrestleMania since WrestleMania 31. At that awesome, in my opinion, Intercontinental Championship ladder match, and then he won it. Then before you know it, he had to forfeit it because he had a lot of concussions, and before you know it, he had to retire in the rest of his history. So let's see what happens. I think this is the third straight Mania for Shane O'Mac. He came back around 32, so 32, 33, and 34, 3 years in a row that Shane O'Mac is going to have a match at Mania. I think this is the first time since he came back to the company he's going to tag with someone, a tag team match. So let's see. This might be a slow match, or it might be a fast-paced match. I prefer like a fast-paced match. Now Daniel Bryan is way younger than Shane O'Mac. I don't know if Daniel Bryan is going to do all offense the whole match. It's going to be like a back and forth kind of thing. I don't know if Daniel Bryan is going to turn on his boss, Shane O'Mac. I don't know what's going to happen. Now, I really thought we were going to see Daniel Bryan versus Shane O'Mac, not like a WrestleMania, but like if you watch the last pay-per-view of 2017, Night of Champions, they were arguing, and then it fizzled out because Daniel Bryan was not cleared to compete. Now he's ready to compete. So maybe, just maybe, sometime in the springtime or later in the summer, like at SmackDown, Daniel Bryan versus Shane O'Mac, or they might save that for SummerSlam. Maybe if it's get heated, that rivalry, if they start someone turn on each other at WrestleMania, maybe if WWE wants to go in that direction or not. I don't know. I'm just throwing some ideas out. So I'll give you the article. If it's an article, I'll put the article. If it's a link, I'll give you guys a link. So one more question before I sign off. Do you really think it'll be the best for business to bring in Hulk Hogan and let him be the new general manager for SmackDown Live? Maybe it will help out the ratings, maybe not, but people will tune in to see Hollywood scratch at Hulk Hogan to be the new general manager. I kind of messed up at the end. I apologize. So like, subscribe, leave a comment about the article, hit notification, and hit the like button. That wraps it up, and I'll see you sometime on the flip side, my listeners. Deuces.